elusive waterfall again. Now I get a better, we're a little closer, we have a better view. Gushing right out of the rocks. In the middle of the glacier. Whoa. Fantastic. The motor of the boat is turned off. The boat's not moving. Moving in for how much detail we could get. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Iceberg drifting by. Looks like something looking at us with one eye and a nose. Cox Glacier has been calving, but we haven't got any footage of calving. But if we're moving real close, we can probably get some good detail. Uh-oh. Look up, Anna.
Hi.
We have to see.
I caught an iceberg.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to wait till Ken comes and lifts it.
And then what?
Then we're going to put it in the ice chest. And Robin and I are going to have some with our wine tonight.
Oh, we're going to make sure it's all cold and keep the beer cold? Nellie's here to help.
There's plenty of opportunity.
And we landed a beautiful iceberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Gonna marinate it.
We're going to marinate it and keep.
Do you see why I couldn't
Make sure we have cold beer for tonight.
Oh, yeah. There's a nice clear one.
Here come the kayakers coming real close and personal.
That's why we call them yackers.
Yackers. More details, including a line running right across the front of the iceberg. 3 different layers of ice at different years.
Turning the boat around. There's the glacier. Got real closer to it. We've seen otter today, and hopefully we'll be catching shrimp for dinner. If no shrimp, I'm going to have halibut. Look at that color. Beautiful. Water's so calm here. Okay, it's time for Nellie to get into the raft along with Ken and go to shore because it's the only way she has to go to the restroom.
At 5:23 p.m., we're hitting some of the rough weather that we saw a coming in early this afternoon. When we look back over the clouds, it was a little rough. We're heading to a little bay called Granite Bay, which is over this way someplace. Whoa, good waves coming in, crashing in on us. We're also coming up on a...
This big halibut, Ken, that was caught, what did you figure it weighed?
That was the one we caught.
Coming up on a cruise ship.
So it was
Rough water,
92
can't
and a
keep the
half
camera
pounds.
steady. Coming up on a cruise ship. See all the heavy clouds coming in the back. As we scan around, past a piece of the interior of the world. More heavy clouds coming in over the mountains. So we could be in for a little rough weather for a while. Cruise ship passing off our port side. There goes the cruise ship passing by. It's about 480 feet long. It's a mile away, and it looks like a little toy in the water.
Some otters in front of it.
Otters in front of it, or whatever. Big waves from the cruise ship. Hang on tight, everybody.
Waves,
Ah!
ahoy below.
Hang on tight. Oh, it wasn't so bad. They're all gone already.
Bill, are you on this channel?
We thought we'd get some big splashes over the bow.
Yeah, go ahead, Vern. Go ahead. Yeah, okay, roger that. Okay, thanks, Ed. We'll talk at you later.
I see. This is the two arms here we're talking about. The one to the left and one to the right.
Correct.
Oh, okay, so we're coming up on
He just
that.
went in the north arm,
Okay.
which means maybe I'll try the south arm.
Oh, it's recording? Oh, it's recording already. How about that? I hit the button accidentally. Anyway, we're coming up on Granite Bay. There's the north arm and the south arm with that island in the middle dividing it. So we're probably going to go into the south arm.
Correct.
That would be the arm on the right-hand side over there. Okay for that. Okay, we're coming into Granite Harbor. And we're going to wiggle around for a while until we find a calm spot to anchor for the night. I guess Granite Harbor gets its name from that beautiful granite rock we see. Okay, goodbye.
Place where we anchor sometimes.
Here we go. Guess it's more pretty rocks.
Nose to shore.
We got a little
Granite here.
Yeah, it's
raindrops on the window.
it's more challenging here than some places. You know, that's a nice beach over there. In the morning, I'll take her up there too. It's not that hard to find it.
More otters laying on their backs, enjoying the day. What's left of it. Whoop, there they go. Anchors away in Granite Bay.
I'm here.
July 30th, 8 a.m. Granite Harbor mooring. This will be our last mooring. Today we're heading back to Whittier. Weather's not as nice as it was yesterday. Still beautiful here. Water is mirror smooth. That's why we're getting such pretty images. Hannah's cleaning the windows so we can see where we're going.
Oh, the cleaning lady's here.
Ken's racing the anger. Okay, we're leaving Granite Bay on our final leg of the trip back to Whittier Harbor. 3.5 hours, 4 hours, depending on weather.
Yes. Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad today.
Granite Bay gets its name from all the big granite boulders that came down off the mountain.
She told you that?
Isn't that what you said?
I thought it was Ron Granite. He was a prospect.
Kind of cloudy outside. Very little wind, so the water's kind of smooth. So we should have smooth sailing. Well, we're on our way to Whittier. Not much wind, but we're all fogged in. Can't see a heck of a lot of where we're going. Therefore, Ken's got the radar working. Between that and the GPS, we're going to be fine. Picks up everything in the neighborhood. We have a high-speed ferry on its way to Whittier. Pushing close to 40 knots, 12,000 horsepower. Ken, what kind of power does that have?
It's 12,000 horsepower.
Manual?
They're jet units, twins. Makes a daily circuit between Whittier, Valdez, and Cordova. Whereas the old slower ferry just went between Valdez and back each day.
Ferry Terminal, Alaska State Ferry Chenega, WDC 3997, Channel 16.
Now he veers away. It's a fish buyer. He goes out and buys the fish from the fishermen on site. Let's see. They're not always the best looking boats. It's like a converted barge.
Okay, Ken gave us a narration. Let's thank Ken for the narration and the description of the boat.
Too little, too late.
We are approaching Whittier Harbor. Clouds will lift a little bit. We're quite a way off yet, 15, 20 minutes. There's a cruise ship parked in there. There's some other activity going on.
Talking. We miss you all. Like we do. Okay, we'll be a lot. A lot. I have 2 megabytes filled up already. 2 gigabytes.
This is the shoreline opposite Whittier Harbor. There's a waterfall here. We're coming up on another waterfall, which is also a rookery for kittiwake birds. So we're going to see a lot of birds flying around the area. Going to move in a little closer with the zoom. We'll pick it up again as the boat gets closer. There are literally thousands of birds, and of course we can picking up all the sound from the noises they're making and the screeching and both sides of the rocks. And right from bird turd. Of course, we got a rocking of the boat. This is being picked up with the camera. The little blackbirds are called pigeon guillemots. Get a little closer.
touching the harbor. That's the Island Princess there. Hotel. And the rest of the harbor.
She's the one we passed last night.
Right, that's right. We saw her last night. It's very foggy, as you can see.
Clear our slot?
Yes, they did.
They called and said it was clear. Did they call you or did you call them?
I called.
After we do the dinghy goes in the bedroom.
The other dinghy?
Oh, I'll do it before you stop. Right, because I'll be busy afterwards. I'll be out on that, waiting for
Okay.
you to slow down.
Here's the hotel with the mist right over the water.
Robin, give me the other camera. We are approaching the entrance to the harbor. Foghorn from the big cruise ship. No wake boat, no wake sign. The other side of the Island Princess. On our way in.